back with the OMAX carburetor, which came off the Tohatsu 9.8 outboard. And as if you remember, the drain plug on the front there sheared off when we tried to take it out. So we're just going to do a repair on it now, and then we might look at rebuilding the carburetor as well, the repair kit. What I've gone and done is I've drilled out the sheared off fitting there. I tried digging it out with easy out, just it wasn't coming out. So what I've done is I've drilled it out with a 5mm drill bit, and then I've got the tap set here. I've got a M6x1 tap, and I've got some M6x1 brass bolts there. Might need to trim the bolt down in length just to get it in, and we'll seat it with an O-ring. So my plan is now, after I've drilled that out, I've just drilled it, like I said, with 5mm, which is the correct size for a 6mm tap. And we're going to re-thread it here. I haven't got any the flat, like sort of butt ones. Only got the taper one here, so hopefully it's enough to get the brass plug in. Yeah, that's other than just blocking it off with some epoxy, which I don't think is the best idea, because I'd like to be able to drain this down and use the carburetor. So we'll go ahead, like I say, we've drilled the hole out, and now we're just going to tap it out with the M6, and then we'll get the brass bolt back in with a sealing washer. So we've got the tap here set in the handle, and I'm just going to start it off nice and slowly, cutting the new thread in as we go. Now it's very easy to snap these, so just take it steady. We're not cutting that much material out, so I'm not going to go back and forth with it, because I can feel it by hand. I'm just feeling it go in. The hole's pre-drilled to the right depth. I'm just looking for it to come out of this side here. If you do feel any binding, we just take it a quarter turn back and then go again. Like I say, I have drilled this out to the right size, so we're not going to have any issue here. And obviously with all the swarf that we've cut out, we'll have to blow it out and then clean this lower body as well, to ensure that there's no material left over. So we're nearly bottoming out here, which is not ideal, because you're not going to get the full engagement of the teeth here. Hopefully it's cut deep enough that it's the full width of the M6 tap. So I'll just take that back out there, and you can see there inside that we've cut the new thread. Very easy to do here, but very easy to go wrong. Quick tap to get rid of all the bits out of there, and I'll just give it a blast with some air and some cleaner there, just to clean the threads out. But hopefully we'll just give it a little test fit here. I'll just show you this plug going in. So you can see there, it's going in just nicely, but I'll probably need to get the socket on there just to take it in, because it's the threads are just freshly cut there. So I'll get the tools for that, and we'll wind it in, and I'll figure out how much we need to cut off the end to seal it, and we'll get a washer put on there as well. So I just fitted the bolt in there, and you can see it's a little bit too long. Alright, we're going to have a washer put in there, but I'd like to so it's not buttoned out against there. So I'm going to get it on the grinding wheel, I'll cut a few mil off, and then I'll run the dye down it just to clean the thread back up, and then we can get like a felt washer or an O-ring put in there. So that's that. So I'll get the grinder set up now, and we'll just cut a little bit off. Got the bolt there in the mill grips. I've got the grinder out, so I'll grind it off, get a bit of material taken off, a couple of mil, and then I'll run the dye down it, and we'll put a new sealing washer on it. So we'll cut back once I've done that, because it's a bit noisy. Just finished grinding it there, and you can see I've taken the one on the left and new on the one on the right, the one we're fitting. Taken a couple of mil off there, and now we'll run the dye down it just to clean the threads back up. Like I say, we'll get a new seal put on it, and then installed back onto the carburetor, and that should be a pretty good repair that we've done to the carb float bowl. So with the M6 dye, I've just started off, and I can run it in by hand and bottom it out, and then we can run it back out again, and that just ensures that the threads are nice and clean. I mean, it is brass, so it's nice and soft anyway, but the threads there are absolutely perfect now. So we'll just find a seal that's the appropriate size, and we can get that back in. So selecting the O-ring, I went for an F3 out of this kit. Obviously we got some huge sizes here. I just went for this one, and it fits quite snugly on there. So with the end taken off and that, it should snug up quite well. So I'll whiz this in and I'll show you the results. And there we have it. That's the repair carried out. We've got the bolt in there with the seal and O-ring, and we've got a bit of clearance in there as well. So that's that the bolt that it's sheared out of this carburetor when we were taking it apart the first time on this OMAX. That's it all repaired. So we'll just get a repair kit for this new float gaskets and everything. We'll get it all back together, and we'll probably see what we can do with it after that. So thanks for watching, and if you've enjoyed that, please like and subscribe if you haven't already.